welcome back to Crafts with Julie, and today we're going to be making a Christmassy bracelet, so stay tuned. Alrighty guys, and as you can see, I already have part of it started, just because it would make it a really long video if I showed you from start to finish. So I will go through and I will tell you all that I had gotten done. Now on this part, really simple. All I have here is just a straight bar or straight pin or whatever you want to call it, and I took my cutters and I put them just as close as I could to the end here and clipped that flat part off. And then I took my rounded needle nose and twisted that and made my hooks for the end there on both sides. And I just took my stones. I got my box right over here where I just grabbed a few of the red and a few of the green and kind of figured out how I wanted them to kind of look and lay with each other, and just kind of alternated it there, just like that. And then I closed up my other end. Really simple. And we're going to get these out of the way real quick. And then I will show you the main part of getting this part done. Really easy. It takes just a little bit to kind of get it started, but once you get your pattern going and you kind of get in the rhythm of it, it becomes kind of simple. Now you want to make sure that you cut enough off so that you have enough to work with. Take it and pull it through your jump ring. I got some pretty big jump rings just to make sure that everything fit together really good. And then get your ends as close to even as you possibly can. Doesn't have to be completely accurate. Okay. And then you're going to take it and just tie a knot in it. Push that all the way to the end. Okay. And then pull tight. Okay, just like that. All right. Lay that down as flat as you can. And we're going to work with the green on the outside first. We're going to start with the green and have the red in the middle. Okay. Now, it doesn't matter whether you start with the left side or the right side, whichever one you want to start with. There's not really any preference. And you're going to take your green and you're going to put it underneath your red, okay? Then take it and go back over the top of the red and loop it through your green. All right. Then, while holding your red as straight as you can, take that green and pull it up to the top and tighten up that loop. Okay? Then come over here to your other side and repeat that process. The green goes underneath the red to start, back over the red, and loop it through itself. Okay? And then you're just going to alternate sides. Under, over, and through. And just go back and forth, back and forth. Okay, just like that. And you just keep repeating this process. And each time you move it up, just push it up, and you want to just pull that as tight as you can. You don't want it to be all loosey-goosey. You want it to be nice and tight. Pull that up. Okay, and I think we're going to do one more on this side. Yeah, let's do one more, and then we're going to switch it up, and we're going to do the red. Okay, now we're going to switch it to the other color. Just pull your green together kind of on the back side, and take the red, just kind of separate it. And since I finished on this side with the green, I'm going to start over here with the red, which is how I started the green, was on this side. And we're going to do the same thing. But this time it's going to be red going under the green, then back over and through. And then tighten it up. Okay? And then the opposite side. Okay, see how that's kind of starting to go together now? And you just repeat that back and forth, back and forth. Now just remember, whenever you are pulling these up, always keep the middle part straight, because if you go like this and you're pulling like this, you're doing like a regular slip knot, like how you would if you're tying a shoelace, and you don't want that. That's not the look that we're going for here. So we just keep going like this, keeping that middle part straight, keeping your loops tight when you pull them up. Okay. Looks like we need to do a few more to try and keep each section as even as possible. Keep it about as long as the one before it, as close as you can. I'm not counting the loops here or anything. Probably should, just in case it might help some of y'all out. Or you can just completely ignore my talking and then count as I'm going along. Whatever makes it easier for you. Okay, and those are pretty close to the same, so we're going to switch it up again. Let's see, now we're going to do one more on this side. Yeah, we're going to do one more, then we're going to switch it and go back to the green. Okay. And once you get it going, then it's pretty easy to just to switch it and go between one color to the other. And then we're going to go with the green on the left side, since that's how I started the other two sections. Keeping this one out of the way here. We don't want to get it tied up just yet. Now as you're going, this is going to kind of start twisting, as you can see, kind of twisting in your hand. That's okay. It's just going to be something to kind of have to fight along. Just kind of keep that going. Okay. It's all just getting into the rhythm of it. And figuring out what makes it easier for you. And just remember, try not to get frustrated if your knots get a little bit wonky. Just go back and just kind of straighten them up and tighten them up. If you have to undo something, then just undo it. Just back up a little bit, take a breath, and try it again. Okay. Let's see. Looks like probably one more on this side, then we're going to go back to the other for one more maybe. Yeah, that looks like that's going to be about right. Okay, and then back to the red again. Okay. So as you guys can see, as you're going on, it's really not that difficult. It's just getting it started. Getting into that rhythm, into that pattern. And then, once you start to see it kind of coming together, then that starts to make you feel a little bit better about what you're doing. There we go. We're getting somewhere. I almost just did a whoopsie. Well, there we go. Okay, and then back to the green. We're going to do the green, and then we're going to do one more red, and then the green one more time for just a little short section. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. And as you get to the end of your cord, it is going to start to get a little more awkward because you have less material to work with. Oh, and as you can see, it's starting to twist on me some more. Okay. Switch back to the red real quick for one more section of the red. Now we're really having to kind of watch this since it is twisting so much on us now. Okay, we are just about there. And do probably one more each of the red. And then, like I said, we're going to do that green just a little bit. Just enough to kind of tie this off. Okay. There it's going, twisting on us again. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's about the same as it is on our other end. So, as best as we can, we're going to tie little knots in the green. Easier said than done. But like I was saying, cut off as much as you can extra so you make sure that you have enough material, because this just almost wasn't enough. You know what? We're going to get smart here and get some of these little tweezers and pull that through our loop. Get that knot just as close to everything as you can. As close as you can, as tight as you can. Okay, then on to the other side. Now if I can just get this in piece just right. There we go. I thought I was going to need the tweezers on that one too, but I got lucky on that. Okay. Now that we have our knots, clip off just a little bit away from your knot. Then take you just a little lighter, and that stuff melts really good, really easy. And then just kind of push on it there just to help that it stays mush and that you're stopping the melting process there. And do the same thing over here on this side. Get that down kind of close to the knot as much as you can. There we go. Because whenever you mush that down on there, it helps melt it. It helps keep that knot from coming undone. Let's get that one just a little bit closer. Kind of helps seal it up just a little bit. Okay. Then we're going to take the end of the red and tie that into a knot. Oh, come on. Looks like I might have to get the tweezers out for this one. I just might. Ah, there we go. Now get this knot as close to the end as you can. Okay, and get it as tight as you can. Because the same thing that we did over here on this end, on our end pieces, we're going to do the same thing right here at the end of our red, because melting that helps keep it from fraying. And like I said, it just kind of helps seal that up and helps keep that from coming undone. We're almost there now, guys. What we're going to do here is that I have some extra green. Okay, let's turn it this way. And how we were doing it from here down is going to be kind of the same process. Kind of do this right here to kind of get that started. Then we're going to go under, over, and through, and just kind of repeat that process. Switching sides, going back and forth. All right. And we're going to do that for just a little bit. Because you want to make sure that it's going to stay nice and secure. Keep everything together and that it still stays decorative or pretty or however you want to describe it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's try one more and let's just see how that looks. Okay. Yeah, I think I like how that. I think that'll keep that together just nicely. Okay, so like we did all the rest, tie a knot in there. Hopefully your fingers cooperate more than mine do. Get that knot down and just get that as tight as you can. And then your other side. All right. Clip it kind of close to the knot. Oh, might be about time to retire these scissors. They didn't want to cut that very well, did it? All right. And there you guys go. Get these little melted strings off of here. Alrighty guys, I hope you enjoyed that video and had fun watching it as I was having fun making it. And if you guys have any comments or suggestions, let me know in the comment section below the video. And as always, you guys have an awesome day.